What's going on, good people? Come on in, come on in. This is the Cowboys Final Verdict, and I'm your host, Ronnie Judge. So, the day 2 of the NFL draft is taking place, coming up on day 3. It's Saturday morning. Like, share, and subscribe. If you're a Dallas Cowboy passionate fan, you've met the right channel. Absolutely cannot do this without you. Just wanted to come on here and give you some thoughts about how this draft is going, what I'm thinking, how I'm feeling, right? Like I said, no expectations here at the Cowboys Final Verdict. Team weapons, toxic relationship with the Dallas Cowboys. I'm not happy about what the draft is. Tyler Booker is an amazing player. He's tenacious, got a high motor, combo blocks. He's going to be amazing next to Tyler Beebe. Terrence Steele is great at run blocking, so these two next to each other, and they're going to be some road graders. Tyler Smith in there, so we got Tyler, and Tyler. Not a sexy pick, but you guys said that you win in the trenches. Philadelphia proved it last year that they were so dominant in the Super Bowl in the trenches. We went trenches. We haven't even sniffed at wide receiver or running back in this year's draft. For this fan, it's not what I wanted. So I reacted on Twitter with some emotions, and at the end of the day, this Cowboy fan simply wants to win. And the front office of the Dallas Cowboys has shown that, they don't get what we need, right? Bargain, basement shopping. Jerry Jones has been said there's still opportunities for trade. If we don't pick a running back, then we have to get certainly they're not going to go into this year with the running backs we got on the roster. Miles Sanders. Jalen Tolbert is wide receiver 2. He's wide receiver 3. He can come along. I mean, I don't have a problem with him. He's had his opportunities and hasn't produced. He led our team in touchdowns last year. Whoopee, he still didn't have production on the field when we needed it. That's just the truth. Is he developing? Has he gotten better? Has he improved? Yeah, I believe that. I wasn't excited about Tyler Booker. I had him on my draft board a little lower than where they picked him. And I also didn't want to go trenches. I wanted a weapon, right? Like Matthew Golden, Marion Hampton, Luther Burden. Just to name a few, right? And then I'm thinking, okay, we're gonna get it, right? The next pick, oh my God, defensive edge, and to be honest with you, I had no idea who this guy was, right? Like, I was like, who the what? But I'm not a draft analyst. I'm a draft fan. I've looked at some players. I've looked at some film. I've studied some players, man. I follow a lot of other members in the social media and YouTubers that do break these things down. Zach from A to Z Sports, Foots to King, Vosh Lombardi, Brian Broaddus, Cowboys Fan Talk, Boss Cowboy, Law Nation, man. Shout out to all my predecessors, man. That's the reason why I do this, man. Y'all gave me the opportunity to share my personal feelings and my thoughts and about the Dallas Cowboys that I'm so passionate about, right? And I've been a Dallas Cowboy fan for 55 years, right? So, I think I earned that right to have some emotion when it comes to the Dallas Cowboys. Then they picked Ravel, cornerback. He's coming off an injury. Is he going to be ready? That was my concern. He's a great cornerback. Him with Deron Bland and letting Trayvon Diggs, come back naturally instead of, forcing him, to come back. And, when he does get back, if and when he does, that, we'll have that back of the defense solidified, because that edge rusher is going to, paired with Mike Parsons, is going to be pretty amazing, man. He's a double-digit sack player. He's got production in college. There were some other talks of Mykel Williams, Walter Nolan. I didn't like either one of those. Not that I didn't like the player. I just didn't think if they could produce in the NFL, that I didn't like their production in college, right? Like Vosh Lombardi said it, and I said it too, right? It was like, if you can't get to the quarterback in the college, how do you expect to get to the quarterback in the NFL? So picking one of those two was not on my list of acquisitions, but hey, they don't listen to me anyway, and I'd probably bolo it if they did, because I'm not no analyst, man. I'm just a diehard fan who wants to win, and this coaching staff, new culture, new coaching staff. I was like, well, they're in rebuild. We don't have any weapons, and you went from the trenches. The trenches are solidified. I don't want to hear any damn complaints, right? You got your trenches. You got defense. You got offensive trenches. Now we got to have weapons. We got to score points. So hopefully they do something about that. But I have no expectations about that either. So we got three definitely good picks. Two on defense, one on offense. More will be revealed. But I'm still excited about the offseason. I'm still excited about my Dallas Cowboys. I'm a diehard Dallas Cowboy fan, true and blue. And I come on here so that I can share my feelings with the Cowboy Nation and other people like me who believe in the Dallas Cowboys. Love to hate, grateful to be in a relationship with them, a toxic relationship sometimes, right? And this draft was like, oh my God, what are we doing? Shaking my head, right? But in reality, right, like I watched a video that Vosh Lombardi put out on Donovan Ez. I'm not going to try to say his name. I'll butcher it for sure. But Donovan Ez, man, he's from Vosh's breakdown, was a pretty solid player, man. So thank you, Vosh Lombardi, talking me off the ledge, right? Like, I was like, oh, shit, here we go, right? Like, we got Marshawn Nealon, Tyrese Wheat, Sam Williams. Like, why do we need another edge rusher? You can't ever have enough pass rushers, right? Like, we have a dominant pass rushing rotation now. We have a dominant offensive line in the middle, paired with, like I said, if they want to run the football, Terrence Steele is a road grader. He's his PFF grade in road run blocking is I think it's 78, right? So like he can block for the run. He has some desire needed for his pass blocking, but he's improved, I think. So all in all, I really think the draft is going decent. And that's just not what I want, man. I'm a fan, and I react on my emotions when it comes to Dallas Cowboys for sure. But just so you fans know that the Dallas Cowboys are going to be all right, even though they didn't get a weapon. I'm still thinking, oh my God, what are we going to do? Well, I'm sure they got a plan. If they don't, but I guarantee it's a rebuild, right? Because if we don't get a running back, we don't get a wide receiver either in this draft or in free agency, we're definitely looking at another 7-10 season. We're definitely looking at a rebuild. That's just my opinion, right? I'm not going to sugarcoat it. We're not doing it like the Philadelphia Eagles, man. I know I talk about the Philadelphia Eagles. They're in our division. I hate the Philadelphia Eagles, but their player acquisition, the way they go about business and putting a team on the field is a model for people to follow, I think, right? Jerry Jones wants to be the smartest man in the room, but these player acquisitions were decent. They fill a definite need. We win in the trenches. The Philadelphia Eagles proved that last year at the Super Bowl, dominating Kansas City on the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball, and they dominated the Super Bowl because of, we started with this draft doing exactly that. So can't really be mad at it. It wasn't what I wanted. I wanted Matthew Golden. I wanted Mario Hampton, but hey, We started in the trenches. I've heard people in the past say, well, anybody could run behind that offensive line, talking about Dallas Cowboys wall, right? And they did, right? We had a 1,000-yard rusher and behind that wall, and I don't think any runner can run in the National Football League, but who we got is not who I want to start the season with at the running back position. So hopefully we're not done there. But I have no expectations, man. So if you're a Dallas Cowboy fan, you're passionate about the Dallas Cowboys, you found the right channel. This is the Cowboys Final Verdict. And I'm your host, Ronnie Judge. Like, share, and subscribe. You don't know what anybody's gone through, so peace and love. Be nice. Be kind.